Everyone, hey, welcome to the stream. Me and Kev here are talking about one of our favorite actors, Powers Booth, and top 5 movies of his that are not Red Dawn. I was just telling you, one of the reasons why we're a little late starting the stream today is because Tuesday is my birthday, and I was doing a little drinking last night to deal with it.
One of the reasons why we're a little late.
Ooh.
Yep. Sorry, a little bit of feedback there. I've got the football going on the other screen, on the other computer.
Yeah, that's okay.
And we're doing brilliantly. It's 8 minutes into the match and we're not losing yet.
Okay, that's good. But then it's soccer. How do you know, really? Because I mean, like, or football, as you call it, like it's like 40 guys running around a field and maybe one scoring position shot a game. I mean, how is that actually exciting?
It's 11 a team for a start, not 40. God damn, you're almost as fucking bad as an American you are. And it's a bloody. I love it. I don't love watching it at the moment because my team is sucking, but we're going down. Yeah,
I mean, like the most exciting thing is when watching someone try to get like a penalty kick by faking an injury. That's the most exciting thing I see when watching those events.
You're watching the wrong bloody games, mate. You're watching the wrong games.
Well, they are usually Italians or French. I mean,
exactly. Fucking French and Italian league. I swear they got acting. They don't have training camps. They have acting classes.
Mm-hmm.
So that is not very good. I am, of course, watching the Premier League, with my glorious Hornets. Like I say, almost 10 minutes in and not losing yet.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they'll get to let the other team a couple shots on net, and you'll be losing promptly.
Oh yeah, no. Jeez. If we win one more game by the end of the season, I'll be shocked the way we've been playing recently. Although we have just got our star man back, Ismail Assar. He was injured, and then he went to the Africa Cup of Nations, which he won with Senegal. So they've given him a bit of rest, and he started for the first time in, God, it feels like 3 months. So we never know.
Mm-hmm. One thing, going through Powers' filmography, I realized he was much more of a TV actor than he was a movie star. So it was kind of hard to figure out I did figure out like 5 or 6 movies that I thought him in, but I definitely had to put made-for-TV movies into the mix to make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I've had no real prep time because the last 3 weeks, the last month and a half, work has been so fucking mental. And it's only going to get worse because we got another major blockbuster fucking starting on Monday.
So what's the major blockbuster starting? Is it like Look Who's Talking 4?
No, it's Fast 10.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be like, oh my god, those movies have become such a joke. I remember watching the first one, and it's this semi-real genre story, and then I just watched the last one. I'm like, these people are comic book characters.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I love them though. not for a excuse me. Hold on. Not for any socio-political commentary or any of that. I love them because they're just stupid, fun popcorn movies.
Oh, of course. I mean, like the one scene in the last movie when Vic has to take out like 30 guys in an elevator in some sort of shaft where the whole thing's collapsing around him, and I'm like, what am I watching?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm going to be interested to see how it goes with Fast 10 because I don't know how they're going to schedule it because I believe, let me just check, but I believe Statham is in Fast 10. Let me check, see if there's any production notes up there yet. Fast and Furious 10. Oh, no, they haven't got Statham listed. Okay. Because, saying that, it wouldn't be terribly, because they're also filming The Meg 2.
Yeah. Well, that's a real blockbuster. I mean, that's a movie that's has some heart to it, some love, you know, a real thing when you
And
have a
Jason
super giant
Statham
star.
punching a 50-foot shark in the face.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because we've got that in as well.
The best part of that movie was the beach. And I thought to myself, while I'm watching this, I'm like, I could go there someday. And with the way things are going, I could actually go this year with the world.
Yes.
Now that the world is returning to sanity.
Oh, yes.
You have
Parts of the world.
Your
Parts of the
country
world.
to thank for that.
Well, you have my country to thank for civilization in general. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was talking to a co-host on a different show yesterday, and he was talking about how the English really made the civilization for all of us. So
yeah, well, you know, but what have the Romans ever done for us? Well, there's
the road, the aqueduct.
I knew you'd get that straight away. But yeah, no, it's I mean, I haven't given a shit for fucking ages. Oh, go, come on! Oh!
The other team score on your net?
No, their keeper Martinez, just pulled off an amazing what a ball! What a fucking crossfield ball there, perfectly placed. Oh, back it up, fudge. Oh well, we've got a corner out of it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, we're also 2 weeks late. We were supposed to do this 2 weeks ago, but StreamYards was not working that weekend. I do not know what was happening. Whenever I would log in, it would immediately freeze. And
then I thought we were rescheduled for last week, but didn't hear anything from you. So it's been one of those, folks. It really has. Life is getting back to normal. So everything's going tits up.
Right.
The normal state of play for life, really.
Okay, well, why don't we get this list going, and I'll start at number 5. There's actually a movie that was a TV movie that did not make the list, though I think Powers Boothe is incredible in it, but I just did not want to have this movie on a top 5 list. It is so I'm like, I watched this movie when I was 13 years old one day. It's the summertime. There's nothing on TV, and there's like the TV movie of the week type thing from 20 years ago that comes on.
Yeah.
And it's about this pastor who is running an interracial church. And I'm like, oh, this is very interesting. And I had no idea where this movie was going until the end. And then it blew my mind. And this movie is the Jim Jones story. My God.
The Jim Jones story?
Yeah. The Jim Jones story is basically about a magnetic pastor who is a semi-socialist who takes his flock down to Guyana and goes completely insane and gives all his 800 people on his congregation in Guyana Kool-Aid laced with cyanide.
What?
Right.
Yeah.
I had no idea what I was watching. I was like 13, 14 years old watching this thing and just like watching this train wreck, having no idea where it was going. And yeah, Powers Boothe is incredible in this movie, but it's a story of like insanity. And especially coming as a kid who had no idea what was happening, because it was, of course, when it was released on TV, everyone probably knew what had happened. But I had no idea that I was watching this docudrama about a cult that where the phrase "drinking the Kool-Aid" comes from this cult.
Jesus Christ!
Right?
Yeah. Wow, that was one of his first roles as well.
Right?
Damn.
Yeah.
Jesus. Sorry, I'm just flicking through his IMDb here. Yeah, wow, 1980.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah. That was something. My number 5 is a little less dramatic, but it's an interesting movie. It's called The Emerald Jungle. I also watched it as a kid. I don't know why. You go to, like, you're at the daycare and they put these movies on the thing, and they think, I don't know who these adults are that think that these movies are necessarily good for little kids to watch. This movie wasn't like insane that way, but basically it's about a father who goes looking, who's working, a family who's working in South America, clear cutting the jungle. Powers Boothe plays the father. His son playing in the jungle disappears one day and is eventually adopted by like a tribe of natives. And he goes through this insane, like you just see the belief system of this insane, not insane, but this tribe who is clearly like, he was adopted by like people, like his coming of age scene is like him in a mud pit covered with like stuff. Is really disgusting, and I'm like, why? Looking back, I'm like, who would think this was a good movie for a bunch of 5-year-olds to watch? But Powers Boothe shows up. He's the dad, and he's on this quest to find his son, and he spends like the next 13 years trying to find his son, and eventually does find him. It's an interesting movie. An interesting role for Powers Boothe, who becomes later known for more scenery chewing scenes, and he has this movie to his credit, which is like, often I find you go back and look at the early days of a film star when they haven't got their role defined, and they get to play some interesting characters who their role is not defined for yet. And I do recommend this movie. That's why it's in my number 5 spot.
Wow. Yeah. Jesus. Sorry, I'm just looking it up as well. I've got it down here as the Emerald Forest.
Yes, the Emerald Forest. Sorry,
Sorry, yeah. Meg Foster. I loved me a bit of Meg Foster back in the day. Let's be honest, she had the most hypnotizing eyes.
She still does. Yeah, it's like crazy.
Yeah,
Evil Lynn, Blind Fury, like
They Live.
Yep.
Wow. All right. Okay, so 2 movies I haven't even seen yet. Wow. Jesus. All right. I mean, like I say, I haven't had much time to prep because work has been absolutely. I mean, fuck it. Yesterday, finished work because we had 80-mile-an-hour winds. We had a storm roll up yesterday. It's trashed one of our buildings. In fact, it's trashed half the temporary. Fucking hell. The construction are going to be busy rebuilding the sets for these movies. I'll tell you that. And so I had a couple of pints, come home and fell asleep in front of my watching a DVD and woke up at like 11 o'clock this morning. It's been that kind of a month. But my 5th spot, let me see. Which one did I put that up? Fucking hell, come here. I'm looking for me notes. My 5th spot, I actually put him in Sin City because he's not got a massive role in it, but it's a very, very classy movie, and he actually sells it properly as the controlling politician. You know what I mean? He comes across as this really evil dude. If you get, yeah, you can actually feel him being like, "Yep, this is my world, my house. I rule the world." It's and folks, if you haven't seen City, by the way, where the hell have you been?
Right.
You know, this is such an amazing fucking movie. I mean, people say it's Mickey Rourke's movie, but you know, you've got Jessica Alba. Yes. Rutger Hauer. You know, it's got it all. This has got it all. This movie. And Powers Boothe, to me, he fucking sells it. Like, you know, the center of the spider web, controlling everything. You know, got his finger in every pie, and you know, for those couple of minutes he's on screen, he is just, you can't take your eyes off him. It was a phenomenal.
He's evil enough to come back in Sin City too.
Gotcha. Well, that wasn't as good. Let's be honest. But I would, as a movie, I would put this higher up the list, but because he's not in it very much, I felt I had to. I felt it was too good for an honourable mention, but I couldn't justify putting it higher up the list because of the short amount of screen time that he has. So, yeah, my number 5 was Sin City. So, this was tough because I've had to go a lot from my adult alcohol soaked memory.
Yep, no problem. I'm in a similar boat.
Continue.
My number 4, I think, will place more higher up your list, but I did buy it and watch this movie a couple times now, and that movie is Rapid Fire. What a crazy little movie. It was like the last, unfortunately, for Bruce Lee's son. No, I guess Brandon Lee died.
No,
this is his second last. He dies in The Crow. But this movie is just so insanely over the top. Perfect 80s action movie that doesn't necessarily make any sense. Coming on the heels of Tiananmen Square, Brandon Lee is like this refugee who's getting sucked back into at first he thinks is just, Chinese rebels, and then he gets sucked into like a crime scene, betrayal after betrayal. He doesn't know who to trust, and Powers Booth shows up as the renegade cop lieutenant who is at one of Powers Booth's maximum points of like scenery chewing finest.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on, the bit where when he pulls out the machine gun, what is it? The AR-15, not the AR-15, but he pulls out the gun and he's just shot. He's like, go fucking, and he's just like, he's chewing that up, fucking. It's yeah. And the bowling alley.
Yeah, and the FBI is just riddled with traitors, which we now see is true in real life. But there's a Canadian actor whose name's escaping right now who plays the Italian mob boss in this movie. He's great. Brandon's great. Everyone's great. This is just one of those movies that you love to watch when it comes on, and I'm happy to be glad to add it to my collection. It was just like a lot of fun, and Brandon and Powers Booth is great in it, and yeah.
That might be on my list.
Mm-hmm.
Just possibly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there is one that I know you must have put it on your list, so I didn't want to duplicate. But that one, that one's definitely on my list.
Right.
A bit higher than number 4 as well.
Yeah, I had some other movies that he's in that I thought were better than that one, and you'll. 2 of them, I suspect you will understand when I say them.
Oh, so. I'm sure, because we have this weird kind of wavelength thing going on.
Yeah, and of course, Powers Booth didn't have a lot of movies.
No. I mean, if you go through his IMDb, you got TV movie, TV series, TV series, TV series, TV series, TV movie, voiceover, TV miniseries, video game, TV series.
Right. He's a TV actor, so there's not as many movies to choose from.
Yeah, which we didn't realize at the time.
Right.
I didn't even realize he was in MacGruber. I haven't even seen MacGruber yet.
Yeah, same here. It's been on my list on Amazon to watch.
Yeah. Sorry. This is what happens, folks, when you're out and pissing down with rain and 60 miles an hour, 60 to 80 mile an hour winds. You get a bit of a chest thing.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, right. My number 4. Oh, hold on. My camera's frozen. Hold on. Come back. There. Yeah. I'm back, baby. I'm back. Right. My number 4 was Stalingrad.
Oh, really? You actually got to watch that movie? God.
Yeah. I mean,
I was trying to look for it because it was just sort of like a movie that I was like, wait, Powers Booth is in this Russian-made movie? Like, oh my God. But I couldn't find a copy, so.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you, the quality wasn't very good on the copy I found.
Mm.
I think it was a very old VHS rip.
Right.
So, but everybody knows the story of Stalingrad. World War II. You can rehash it. I mean, there's so many.
I've published 15,000 words on the subject. If people really want to read my take, go get a copy of World at War magazine. I did at least 3 articles on that battle.
Ooh. Put a link in the chat.
Ooh.
Pimp yourself. Put a link in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it was. Like I say, I'm trying to think how best to describe it because, like I say, it was a pretty piss poor copy. The audio wasn't brilliant. Like I say, it was VHS rip from what I could tell, but it was just intriguing seeing him playing the general. You know, this Russian general going through the story of Stalingrad, which you've done a 15,000 word essay on, and it was weird. I think that's probably why I put it as number 4, is because it's weird. I'm trying to describe it, but you've got Powers Booth, who we know as, like we say, scenery chewing arsehole, playing a Russian general. You've just got to find it for that. You've just got to find it for that. So, it wasn't a brilliant movie. He was solid as a rock in it, playing. What was the fucking general's name? Hold on, pull it up there. Chukov. Thank you. Not Chew Scenery. But it's. I can't describe it, because I'm just watching him and I'm thinking Rapid Fire. I'm thinking, Red Dawn. I'm thinking all that. And the budget wasn't great. It wasn't. Like I say, I might have been very drunk as well at the time, but it's one of those things that you've got to see it, because I can't fucking describe it. It's the story of Stalingrad. We all know Stalingrad, but it's surreal seeing Powers Booth in there. It would be like seeing Van Damme doing, I don't know, samurai movie. Oh, Dave, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just sorry, looking at something. It's like, it's a David March design. I'm like, I never got paid for this. What the hell?
Well, you've had somebody rip off your work.
Nope. Good. They did not rip off my work. I was like, okay. It's just, I think an early copy. I was hired to do something. I didn't deliver on that thing. It looks like the early press copy of like me was on this thing, but when I go and look at the actual credits on it, it's not credited to me. So I'm like, okay, good. All right. I want my $1,000.
Oh, damn right you would. I'll have 25% finder's fee. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake! Still 0-0. Fucking. Sorry. Right, number 3 for you, I believe.
Yes, my number 3 is a movie. It is it was an HBO movie. It's called By Dawn's Early Light. It's got Rebecca De Mornay. They got let me go through this IMDb on Dawn's Early Light, because it's crazy.
Oh,
and it's available on the YouTube Review. So Rebecca De Mornay, James Earl Jones, Martin Landau, Darren McGavin, Rip Torn, all sorts of people in this movie. It's basically one day, everything's kind of normal. People are at the Air Force Base joking around, and suddenly all the alarms start to blare, and people have to scramble, get on their planes, and they're like, oh, it's just a drill. No, the Russians are actually attacking the United States. Nuclear weapons are being used. This movie is intense. It's all about World War III. And there's a limited nuclear exchange between the superpowers, and some people are plotting to make it the full exchange. Powers Booth plays one of the Air Force pilots. Rebecca De Mornay is his girlfriend and co-pilot, who they're secretly having an affair, and they have to go through this very intense situation of World War III is breaking out. Washington's just nuked. They're literally taking off their airplanes when their air base is destroyed. It's crazy.
Yeah,
and
I completely forgot this one was on. That was on fucking YouTube. Very annoying.
I won't spoil much more than that, but it's just this is a very powerful movie. Powers Booth is in it as a leading role. It's not one. It's kind of been forgotten because people don't think about World War III movies anymore.
No, people nowadays,
But this was HBO's answer to The Day After, and it's really good. And they bring in the A-list crowd and just kind of those people that you really want to see. So that's why that was my number 3 pick.
Nice. All right. my number 3 pick. Ow, 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 ow. Tombstone.
Oh.
I've got a feeling we've both got number 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have not seen Tombstone, so that's the difference there. I probably would have put it on my list had I seen it, but I just...
Oh, mate, I mean, you know the cast of Tombstone, don't you? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
You Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer, Bill Paxton, Sam Elliott, Powers Booth, Michael Biehn, Charlton Heston. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's a powerhouse movie. And yeah, you know, I mean, obviously he's not the main cast. You know, he's not the main 4. You've got Kurt Russell, Sam Elliott, fucking Val Kilmer, but Powers Booth in this movie. It's a western. It's a western. What more can you say?
Mm-hmm.
It is. Some people seem to think it is one of the ultimate westerns. I'll be honest with you, I kind of like this movie more than Unforgiven. If I know that's a bit of a fucking camera again. Come on. There you go. See, technology, it sucks. But no, Powers Booth in this movie, Curly Billy Bronkus. I mean, come on. What sort of a fucking name is Curly Billy Bronkus?
Right.
That's just, that's all you need to say. It's, so many of the performances were amazing in this movie. And there's the whole thing with Kurt Russell apparently directing it, but not directing it, not getting the credit for it. I'm trying to think who got, because apparently there was problems with their director, and Kurt Russell took over directing duties, but he didn't. Powers Booth, he does what he does. He is solid. It's a western. It's I haven't seen Tombstone in about 15 years, but I remember I loved the shit out of it. So it's Tombstone. You've got to watch. You've got to watch. And sorry, hold on. No, come on, don't do that. Yeah, thank you. I love football. I love football. I fucking hate it. I also hate my chest at the moment.
So did the other team score a field goal? Is that what's happening?
A field goal? Really? No. They almost did. And oh wow, they took out one of our players quite badly. But oh well, never mind. It's just what we need, more injuries. Oh, will this camera stop fucking dying on me? God damn it. Let's try doing that. Does that help? Oh, I'm back for a minute, baby. Now I'm looking in completely the wrong direction. There you go. Right, I'm back, bitches. But yeah, Tombstone. I think can you? Sorry, I just need to check something. Oh no, that's not how you spell it.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll go to my number 2.
Sorry,
kind of rushing through things today, but because I do have to do another stream with you later today, so I got a few things I have to get to.
Yes, you do. Hint.
So, what is it? My number 2 is Southern Comfort.
Oh,
Southern Comfort, for those who don't know, is kind of like this movie where a group of soldiers on maneuvers, and like it gets cut off in redneck country, Acadian country. Like all these people are speaking French, and they're gradually picked off one by one. It was like a Deliverance style movie, and
we don't like your kind around here.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And they accidentally kill someone, and they are gradually whittled down, and Powers Booth plays one of the soldiers in this movie. It's great. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun if you love those kind of those horror movies of like the Deliverance type, and it's better than Deliverance. So, and there's no banjos. So.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm suffering today. That's all right. I'll get to have a day off in about 3 million years. Right. So yeah, Southern Comfort. That might be a little bit higher on my list. I thought you'd have had that as number one.
No. The movie I have in my number one is one that you haven't watched, that I did mention in the last week's stream, our last stream.
Oh, interesting. Trying to remember our last stream.
Mm.
Like forever.
Yep, was a month ago.
This is true. Very bad of us. Very bad. We do apologize, folks.
Mm.
All right, my number two. We are on number two now, aren't we?
Yep.
Rapid Fire. Yes. I mean, you succinctly said it, but what more can you say? You got Powers Boothe at his chewing best. You got Brandon Lee really stepping up into the action hero role. I love this movie. It's crazy shit. He goes to what he thinks a fun. He goes on a date, if I remember, doesn't he? This because he's an artist. He's drawing this nude model, and she hooks up with him and says, "Yeah, let's go out on a date. Let's go here." Turns out it's a fucking rally for Free China movement or whatever it is. And then a mobster gets whacked, and he sees the whole fucking thing. And Powers Boothe, yeah, like you say, everybody is double-crossing everybody. The only person he can rely on is Powers Boothe and the bird whose name I cannot remember now off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
It's very annoying. And it's the interplay between him and Brandon Lee. It's almost like he becomes his father figure in a way. All the way through to he's giving him a relationship advice. Yeah, and the on-running joke about he's trying to get the spare pin in the bowling alley, and just at the very end he's like, right, now we're going to do this now. This ends today. So he just pulls out a gun and shoots the pin.
Right. What a great 80s action movie.
He keeps ditching the bowling ball. He keeps ditching it. He's just like, oh, fuck this. Bang! And obliterates it. But Rapid Fire, it's a great Powers Boothe movie. It's one of Brandon Lee's best movies, to be honest with you. I'd probably put this one as his second best after The Crow, because The Crow is such a amazing film.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, let's face it, this is a lot better than Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I thought I did want to watch that one.
No, that's fun. You want 80s cheese action? Come on, Brandon Lee
versus Dolph Lundgren. That's why I wanted to see it. Right?
Yeah. No, it's well worth a watch, but I think Rapid Fire is better than Showdown in Little Tokyo. Although Showdown in Little Tokyo does have Tia Carrera getting a kit off.
Well, I just have my idea for who our next person will be, so that'll be good. My number one is it's a love story movie. It's about a team, like two high school rivals and the woman they love, and how they come together later in life to fight over her. And that movie is Extreme Prejudice. So, oh my God, Extreme Prejudice is this crazy action movie. Nick Nolte plays like a small town sheriff. Powers Boothe is his high school rival. They're both chasing after Mary Alonzo Conchita, whatever her name is. And but the thing is, Powers Boothe is the local Mexican drug lord now in their adult years, and Nick Nolte is the small town sheriff, and a whole bunch of guys come in from the army who are all their characters are basically died in combat, and they're there to rob the local bank and make it because the bank is being used by Powers Boothe to launder his money. There is getting thrown on top of cars. There's machine guns. There's all sorts of insanity in this movie. I love it. It is Powers Boothe gets to really chew the scenery as he usually does, and it's just he's he's up against Nick Nolte. It's the two of them writing against each other. This movie's crazy.
I don't know how I haven't seen that. Powers Boothe and Nick Nolte head to head.
Yeah. Rip Torn's along as like the deputy sheriff. There's shotguns. There's Ulfs. Oh, great movie.
Where is it? I'm looking for it on the IMs of DB. Where is it? Where is it? God damn! I just saw it and scrolled straight past it. Now I can't see it. But okay, that is definitely on my watch list. Nope. Nope, not there. Where is it? Oh, anyway, sorry, folks. I'm just being selfish. Well, I'm a fucking orc. In fact, I am the smartest, bestest, most intelligent, and good-looking orc on the entire tubes of you and tinterwebs in general. That's me.
Yeah.
And the blissful silence of not having Chris go, I'm the orc, yeah, I'm the orc.
Yeah.
All right.
I hung over a little bit, so I didn't say it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm sure I'll hear it later on, though.
Oh, yeah.
All right. My number one, Southern Comfort.
There you go.
This is just a fucked up movie. Because it's the whole concept is hilarious if you think about it. They're a bunch of National Guardsmen on maneuvers. They've got no live ammo. They've just got their blanks. And they decide to fuck about with the locals, leading to the unfortunate death of one of them. And that means the locals just get so pissed off. And like you say, they're hunting them down one by one. I mean, come on. What is it? They actually really did disembowel a pig live, in this movie. It was it wasn't a prop. It was real, when they're cooking. This movie, it's tense. It's fucked up, and you won't want to go to hillbilly country after watching this. And if you do, you'll be very polite.
Right.
Which means I'm fucked.
Well, when you come to the United States, I guess you just have to be careful, and I'm sure Lunga will take you to the right place, and you will just have to bend over and say thank you, sir.
Squeal, little piggy, squeal.
What was that scene in? Was it Dirty Deeds with what's his name, Norm Macdonald? He said, he's like, you know what? The worst part was they didn't even give you the lack of respect and no reach around.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. So wrong. But, you should at least give a little bit of a reach around. Yeah. Fair's fair.
Yeah.
But no, so my number one, Southern Comfort.
Yeah.
It's, like I say, it's fucked up. If you like, like you said, Deliverance. It's just, and because it's all shot on location as well, it feels really tense. You do actually kind of curl up watching it, worrying.
Yeah, you really worry, and especially that whole end area where they end up in the town and they're having their local festival, and they're like, they're kill us at any time. These people are totally screwing with us. Like,
yeah, they're totally just fucking with us just to have a laugh. It's wow, it's good. But there you go. So anyway, who did you have in mind for
Dolph Lundgren?
Ooh.
Top 5 Dolph Lundgren movies that are not. Well, I would love to say I Come in Peace, but no one's seen that besides you and me.
Dark Angel, it's called in the UK.
Yeah.
What was the guy's name? Marius Hansen, I want to say. I don't think it was, but as the angel.
Yeah.
The alien.
Yep. But Dolph Lundgren movies that aren't Rocky 4.
Or the new Rocky.
Oh, yeah. So top 5 Dolph Lundgren movies that aren't Rocky movies. I think that's a
wow,
a fair way to go. And I do know from watching late night movies on Amazon Prime, he definitely has a filmography they won't be struggling to compare against.
Oh fuck me! I'm just going to call him up quickly right now. No, that's not how you spell Dolph. That's why.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh shit! Come here. No. Filmography, actor, 98 credits.
Right.
And I'm seeing some of TV movies and TV series. But mate, no, okay, we can have some fun with this one.
Mm-hmm.
He was in A View to a Kill.
Wow, okay. I mean, probably it's like a bad guy or something like that. There's I definitely seen movies here I've watched before that I'm like, yeah, I guess he was in The View to Kill as a bad guy. It was like the things.
Yeah, it must be.
I mean, we have movies on here. I'm sure it's going to be hard to choose which movies. I think looking at some of these things.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing right. That should be in my top 5. That should be in my top 5. That should be in my top 5. That should be in my top 5.
Right.
That should be in my top 5. That should be in my top 5. No, that's not in the top 5.
I mean, like, look at who's his co-star in The Peacemaker.
Sorry, just calling that one up. The Peacemaker. Roy Schneider was in it.
He's the president.
Yeah. Where have we got here? Tim Post, Carl, Rock LaFortaine, David Francis. Jesus. Chris, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name. Michael Sarzan. Wow. Yeah, I think I've seen this one. This was a straight to DVD one, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's that kind of movie. There might have been like back in the 80s and 90s, there was a whole bunch of movies that were like not actually released in like a second run theater market that no longer really exists, that was replaced by the direct to DVD. So some of these movies had theatrical releases that you wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm still going through. Yeah, no, not really. That should be in the top 5. So I've got about 9 or 10 in my top 5 at the moment. And I'm only up to 2004.
No, his co-star in that movie is Montel Williams, who later went on to be like a semi-well-known like talk show host.
Must be American.
Yeah.
We don't.
He was like a Jerry Springer type.
Oh, really?
Really? Yeah.
Oh, hold on, Montel. Black guy, bald.
Yeah.
I might have seen something of his.
Yeah. It was just sort of like he started out as an actor and he got this job working as this like TV daily talk show host.
What the fuck? Who's in this? Sorry, no. Dolph is in a film called Fat Slags.
Oh, really?
With Jerry O'Connell, Jerry Horner, James Dreyfus, Anthony Head, Fiona Allen, Sophie Thompson. Jeez, Naomi Campbell's in this. Angus Deaton's in this. This has got to be a fucking docu piss take. Oh yes, it is. It's Fat Slags from Viz. Do you know what the Viz comics were?
No, I don't know.
Viz was a comic book run. Think the adults version of the Beano. You had the Fat Slags. You had Buster Gonad. All sorts. Yeah. Okay, I might have to look this up just for the shits and giggles. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking yeah. The bird from Spice Girls, Jerry, the Ginger one from Spice Girls is in it. Jerry Horner. Fucking hell. Definitely have to look that one up now.
There's all sorts of movies that he's in that are just crazy. Like I remember one in The Chamber. One of my favorites that might end up on my list is a movie, Dolph Lundgren, Zombies, and Killer Robots.
That's really...
That movie actually exists.
Which one was that? I'm trying to think. Which one was that? Was that The Good, the Bad, and the Dead?
No, I think.
Oh no, that's Danny Trejo in it. Which one was? Yeah, we'll ignore Kindergarten Cop 2.
Yeah. Battle of the Damned.
Battle of the Damned.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the trailer for that here.
What year was that?
Pause you.
What freaking year was that? Oh, he's in Sharknado as well. Well, Sharknado 5 apparently as well. Battle of the Damned. What is it?
I'll just put this. I don't care if I get acclaimed later. I mean, we can always just delete it. But here we go.
Okay.
There's no way out of the infection zone. Last man standing. Why are you here?
Girl, they're looking for you.
My father sent him.
I don't care what it costs.
Welcome to hell. We're the damned. You're one of us now. I presume you're with some kind of paramilitary.
Private.
Is there a difference?
They're pussies.
I've been out there. I know what's going on out there.
Robots.
Really?
What are you?
Advanced utility robots. Killer robots. Zombies. Nice town you got here.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Ready to get chewed out?
Yeah! Who's your commander?
Major Max Captain.
That's right.
It's getting closer.
How many zombies are there? Okay, seriously. Seriously,
Yeah.
that's got to be early 2000s.
Yeah.
Is it?
2013.
2013. There you go. There you go. His character's called Max Gatlin as well.
Right. I mean, like, there are still people who truly love 80s action movies, and
Yes.
they occasionally deliver or get a movie made. And we just, killer robot, zombies, and Dolph Lundgren.
Mhm.
How is that not a winning combination?
Oh, that's fucking seriously. I'm gonna have to look up on Amazon and see if I can buy it or something. You know.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do right now. This would be so funny if it does. If it is, because it looks like they wouldn't really care about that sort of thing. Okay, you can buy it or rent it on YouTube.
There you go.
Oh my god, Chris,
Dave.
yeah, sorry, it is. It is actually a full movie on YouTube. Somebody's uploaded it.
There you go.
Okay, I'm clicking on this one. See, I don't get how people can get away with this. We've had this conversation before.
Sometimes it's just because the copyrights don't care. Like I said, there's a TV series that I occasionally watch. It puts me right to sleep. So it's a good aid in that. It's been up for like 10 years on YouTube, the entire series. No one cares about that show.
Jesus. And yeah, this guy who's done it, what the hell? I have no idea. He has not got anything else really movie related on here. So, okay.
Yeah.
But no, I found that. I just hope it's in English.
Yeah.
I'll bookmark that. I might be watching. I might know what I'm going to watch when I have some food later on today.
Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. Sadly, we had no one join us on the chat today, but that's just the way it sometimes goes.
Oh shit! I've just had a message from Bob.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just woke up. He injured himself.
Well,
He's high as a kite.
okay. Well, then good thing he's not here.
Oh no, that could have been funny.
Oh, it could have been fun.
That could have been funny.
Anyways, I got to get going so I can get some stuff done before I do another stream with you later today. I believe that's at 2 p.m. my time.
I think so. I'm just gonna wait for the call and then just It's the weekend, man. I try and turn my brain off.
Right. Well, I have to go to the liquor store and get some booze for tonight's party, and I have to get some chips and stuff
Chips
like that.
Chips. And hookers. Don't forget the hookers and cocaine.
Yeah. Well, there's only so many things you can do during the day.
Okay. Never mind the cocaine.
Okay. Thanks.
But no, everybody, thank you very much for watching, especially on the replay. If you like this, come on, hit the thumbs up buttons, hit the big red subscribe button. Let's get this. We've got this man over 100. Let's get him to 200 now.
Yeah, that's the goal. Just keep making content and get to 200.
Yeah.
One of my review movie videos of RPGs got some traction, and I'll be probably doing more of those in the future.
Nice. So. And maybe doing the Chuck Norris reviews.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay. Well, it's great seeing you again, Kev. So,
Good to
and
see you.
Everyone out there, see you later today.
I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.